Labor is targeting the Victorian seat of Menzies this election. The state Labor government's plunging popularity, though, might hurt their chances. Jacinta Allen's controversial suburban rail loop is being built in the electorate to service population growth corridors. But as Holly Stearns explains, it's an economic black hole many locals don't want.
Victorian taxpayer money being well spent.
There again. Oh.
The suburban rail loop will run through the seat of Menzies if all goes to plan. The Victorian government claims the phase linking Box Hill to Cheltenham will cost $35 billion.
Jacinta Allen's unpopularity might be dragging on Labor federally. She is still backing the suburban rail loop, even though the Albanese government has refused to commit any more money to it. We're here at the construction of the SRL East, which is projected to be finished by 2035, the full loop by 2053, at a projected cost of more than $200 billion. But some locals we've been speaking to here say they don't want or need it.
I think it's disgusting. The amount of money going into that is disgusting.
It's mainly a state problem, but it's emerging as a key federal election issue. Peter Dutton vowing to axe funding and direct it to an airport rail link instead. Liberal candidate, former Army commando, barrister and family man Keith Wallahan is using this in his fight to keep the seat.
It's a fantasy. It's never been fully costed, and we never had the legitimacy from the public about all of the consequences that come from it.
Labor candidate, lawyer and family man Gabriel Ng says voters he's speaking to do want the SRL.
We know what the people of Menzies need. It's a world-class public transport system, and that's what we're going to deliver.
Menzies has only ever been Liberal. In 2022, Mr Wallahan pipped Labor's Naomi Oakley just.
There's no safe seats left in politics anymore.
But the Liberal MP starts the race behind this time, redistribution changing the playing field, bringing the margin to a tight minus 0.4%. Higgins' abolishment pushing Labor voters in.
It has made it notionally Labor, but it just means you just got to fight harder.
The electorate now spans Melbourne's eastern urban fringes on both sides of the freeway. Mr Ng is confident he can convince voters.
It's been a Liberal seat for as long as it's existed, and I think in a lot of ways that means it's been taken for granted and neglected.
About a third of the electorate are mortgage holders. The average price of a house in the area is $1.5 million. Some locals say the influx of migrants is pushing house prices up.
I think it's all come because of the amount of people that came into the country. Too many in too short a time.
Cost of living, like the rest of the country, is hurting here.
Rents have just gone way too high under Labor, and so I'll be voting Liberal in this election.
This local mechanic has worked in the area for 27 years. His business is hurting.
Rents have just gone through the roof for us, and that's because the landlords have to pay huge taxes and then they have to pass it on to us. And I think we always get left behind. I mean, I employ 4 guys. They got families, they got mortgages, you know, and we kind of get forgotten about.
And despite the TikTok effort, Anthony Albanese isn't appealing to all younger people.
Well, I think he's been the most divisive Prime Minister we've ever had. On a social level, I can't get with him, and on an economic level, I can't get with him.
And if he could sit down with Mr Albanese, he'd say,
cut the social nonsense, all the policies that are just driving costs up, and focus on what people actually want, which is cost of living pressures, energy relief, housing, all those things that are actually important to us.
We also ran into this couple who have lived in the electorate for 60 years, and they are not sold on Peter Dutton.
I wouldn't trust Peter Dutton as far as I could throw him.